Hello everybody and welcome. Today we're back a little bit earlier than what we said in the last episode, mainly because with the recording schedule on the run up to Christmas, and we want to try and get episodes so that we can cover Christmas week as well. But today we carry on our quest to be a legend. Hello and a very warm welcome to episode 6 of this year's To Be a Legend FM 26 style. Thank you so much for all your support so far. Don't forget, if you are enjoying the series and you haven't already done so, as well as leaving me that big thumbs up on this particular episode, don't forget to subscribe and do all the rest of it and hit the notification button, because that keeps you up to date with all that is going on and when episodes of this and our other series are released, of course. And we start this series managing Radcliffe, known as the Borough, for FM 26. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have an FA Trophy second round tie at home to it's either Leverstock or Leverstock Green. They're a club outside of Hemel Hempstead. If you are a Leverstock Green fan, leave me a thumbs up and comment down below. It all helps here on the channel. Let me know what your club is all about. And also, we are away to Macclesfield in the National League North, match day 18. I did say in the preamble that we are back early. We are, because we did say we're going to motor through this month, but I decided, as I said, because we're trying to get the schedule road recordings all up to date ahead of Christmas. We will still go through as many games between episodes as we possibly can, but whether we will achieve month on month with the fixture list, I'm not too sure. As you see, we were supposed to be coming back down here somewhere, but there's a huge gap. So I thought we'll come back a little bit earlier and then we'll see how all this pans out. I'm guessing there's the next round of the FA Trophy will slot in here somewhere. So it will possibly be where we come back on the next episode, and depending on where it slots in, how that all fits together. But we have played one game last time out, of course, Scarborough Athletic. It was a 0-0 draw, which is a good result, bearing in mind Scarborough are at top of the table. Chorley, a 3-2 win against them in the last episode, which was rather splendid. Whittingham, Harper and Green, the scorers in that one, after they pegged us back somewhat and we thought it was going to end up in a 2-2 draw. But then we went on to play Chester at Stainton Park, behind after 13 minutes. Patrick Jones, the scorer for Chester, but it was that man Harper again on 73 that got us an equaliser. And then Marshall Francis found his shooting boots, one from the penalty spot on 77, and then right on full time on 90 minutes, giving us a very, what probably really sort of made us look too good, really. A 3-1 win, as it turned out, and that means that the table looks like this going into today's episode. We have moved up into second place. We're still 6 points behind Scarborough Athletic. We just need to keep chunking away and keep winning our games, and hope that Scarborough Athletic slip up. There are no signs of them doing so far, but who says that they won't? We are 1 point clear of Buxton, who are in third, 3 points clear of Peterborough Sports, who are in fourth. We can't afford to slip up either. And Spennymoor and Fylde are on 29, and Hereford also on 29 points, taking up the last of the playoff places. Remembering that, if my memory serves me right, the second and third place teams will go through. They get a bye almost to the second round, and then there's a round. It'll be the fourth playing seventh, fifth playing sixth playoff, and then the two winners out of that will then play the teams that finish second and third for a place in the final. So that's how that works down the other end of the table. Telford are in 21st, Chorley 22nd, Darlington 23rd, and Marine still on the bottom, 5 points adrift. In fact, in 24th place. Our second opponents of today's episode are in 13th place, currently on a little bit of an unbeaten run. They've won 2, drawn 1. In fact, they've only lost once in their last 5 games. Let's today not be the second time. Not the second time, but let's today's episode not be another opportunity for them to keep that unbeaten run going. Well, with that all said and done, let's get on with the FA Trophy. I'm sure it's the second round. I need to check this out a second because it is confusing me somewhat. Because in old FM, it used to tell you which round you were in. And it's not easy because normally on here it would say FA Cup, third round, second round, quarterfinal, whatever. It doesn't. Can you fix that, SI, please? Right. It says FA Cup up here. I'm looking in the wrong place, aren't I? FA Trophy. There we go. FA Trophy. That's what we want. Today is, and I'm not sure it tells you on here, actually. It doesn't. FA Trophy. Second round. There you go. Second round. So we are in the second round. I was right. Okay, so second round, it's a Leverstock Green. As I said, they are a team from outside Hemel Hempstead. Let's go and see if we can get a result and get into the third round. And here is the side that faces a Leverstock Green in the FA Trophy second round. And we're only allowed 5 substitutes today, so the bench is very small. There is a little bit of rotation going on as well. Hewlett comes in to replace Tyler in goal. Tyler, of course, has played the last few games in goal. McFadden comes back into his favoured left-back position with Robinson not in the squad today. Of course, he's been the favoured left back since he came in on transfer. Park and Thornley are our usual 2 centre-backs. Riley is on the right full-back position. Greenfield and Huntley comes in alongside Greenfield to give Glandon a rest in that midfield. And then up front, it's Green makes a start on the left. Dudley, who's not been in the squad just recently, he's been out of it. An opportunity for him to make a name for himself today. And Afai, who's done well, but I think picked up an injury and dropped out of the squad. He's out on the right. That's our attacking midfield. Francis continues to lead the attack up front. He's done very well since he's come in on loan from Sheffield United and is preferred as the attacker today. As I said, a very small bench, and the bench looking like this. It's Tyler, Partington, Muddy, Roscoe and Hubbold, who has been very, very good in the under-18s. He's only 16 years of age. He has made his debut in the last game. I should have probably explained that earlier, against Chester, and played extremely well. So he gets another opportunity, maybe from the bench today. And here we are at Stainton Park. Our 4-2-3-1 continues. And Leverstock Green playing a 4-3-3, I think, is the formation. They're playing in all green kit today. And Leverstock gets underway. And the first highlight comes 17 minutes in. It's a throw-in to Leverstock. And Reason crosses this ball in, but Hewlett's dropped it at the feet of the striker, and he wasn't quick enough. Brainy. But it's all okay in the end. Hewlett getting down there quickly. Hewlett launches a long one, but their defender's good to it. But Huntley picks it up in midfield. Afai out to Regan Riley. Regan Riley inside to Greenfield. Back out to Afai. Afai now cuts inside. Afai has a go, but it's way off target. "19 minutes. Hewlett with another long goal kick. This time Francis picks it up in midfield. Green back to Francis. McFadden crosses this in, looking for somebody. Didn't find him. Afai! That one's a bit lower, but still off target. And with 37 minutes on clock, we've gone attacking just to see if we can get in front at the end of this first half. Greenfield has picked up a knock. We'll assess him at half time. Huntley to Greenfield. Greenfield to McFadden. Green cuts it inside to Greenfield. Greenfield round his man has a go. And I think it's gone for a corner. And we've not found a way through as yet. And Leverstock will be happy with this. Green sneaking that ball from under their noses. Francis deep retrieving that ball. Afai comes forward. Afai crosses this ball in. It's gone for a corner. Three minutes of added time at the end of this first half. And it looks like we're going in 0-0 at half time. Not for the want of trying, but we've not found a way through yet. Their defensive three here is definitely doing a reasonable job. And we've not broken it down yet. We need to find a way through. 14 shots, 6 on target, 0.81 and 62% of the possession. They've had 3 shots, 2 on target and 38% of the possession. They've been a bit more clinical in a way, even though they've not scored. We need to find a way through in the second half. And Francis gets us underway for this second half. And, well, we need to be better. Leverstock on the ball, crosses it in, but Thornley is there. Huntley, Green coming forward now. This is looking promising, but we need to cross this ball in. Nobody there, and it's not a good ball. Afai, Greenfield. It's blocked. Huntley. Another go. Green. And it's gone behind for a goal kick. And with 67 minutes on the clock, we're going to look at changes. We're not finding a way through here. Francis is struggling up front. We don't really have... Is this an opportunity to bring Hubbold on? Right, how's Afai doing? Afai's not doing too badly. Dudley's not played particularly well. Can Francis play? He can. I'm tempted. Right. Greenfield is definitely... We didn't check him at half time. And we're struggling for midfielders, aren't we? So we've got to be careful who we take off here, that we don't take somebody off. Can Roscoe? He can't. Not really anybody that can play in that midfield. Afai can play back there, but he's not ideal. Greenfield we're going to have to leave in there, albeit he's not particularly good. Right, Francis, as I say, hasn't been particularly good. Neither has Green, to be fair. And do we put Dudley out wide, take Green off? Oh, what a dilemma. Albeit Green is good at crossing. Well, he's not that good at crossing. Afai, we swapped him over at half time just to see if they would play better. Afai's not playing badly. Right. I'm thinking we're going to move Dudley out wide. Green is going to come off. And what we're going to do, we're going to move Francis into there. And we're going to take Green off and bring on Hubbold. As I say, he's been playing extremely well in the youth team. Let's see if he can step up today. Francis, it's not his best position, but we'll see if he can progress there. Team talk. I want you to go out there and see if you can score the winning goal. Hubbold seems pleased. Let's see if he can go and do it. And we have a highlight. Defended well. Green. Changes still not made. Green to Dudley. Dudley through to Afai. They're going to score now, aren't they? Just to prove me wrong. McFadden. McFadden to Greenfield. Back to McFadden. McFadden pulls it back to Greenfield. Greenfield crosses it in. Huntley's got it. And the goalkeeper makes a save and gone for a corner. Hubbold is now on. Afai crosses this in. And not sure. Free kick. Thornley handled the ball, apparently. This ball forward. Afai. Huntley. Greenfield. Afai shoots. And I think the goalkeeper saved it yet again. He's keeping us out. Afai crosses this ball in. It's headed away, but only as far as Dudley. McFadden has a shot. It's bouncing around there. Hubbold, Afai to Greenfield. McFadden pulls it back. Greenfield, but nobody there. Defended well. Huntley, Greenfield just can't find a way through. They are defending for their lives. McFadden. And Francis puts it away. And finally, we have broken their resolve, but it's taken us 75 minutes to do it. McFadden's persistence on that side, pull back, Afai let it go, and Francis, with the goalkeeper sprawling, puts it in the back of the net. And with 76 minutes on the clock, we're just going to see we can only make 3 substitutions. As I say, we've already made 1. Hubbold started well. Let's have a look and see if there's anybody tired in that back row. Regan Raleigh, I'm thinking we might bring on Partington for him, which we will do. And we have one more change to make. And at the moment, we're not going to do either changes. So just that one change. And we go out there. I have faith in you to make a difference. I'm not wanting to see the result through just yet. I trust you to make an impact. Well, the story is that we have absolutely pummeled them, but their goalkeeper has been something else. Maybe we should keep one eye on him. Afai, McFadden, Greenfield has a go on his own, and Greenfield's put it away. And all of a sudden, we're making this look easy, and it's not been easy. It's taken us a long time to break them down, but now they're broken down. I seem to do. Greenfield all on his own, and eventually finds the net. And it's 2-0, and we are through to the 3rd round of the FA Trophy. And Leverstock have the ball. Are they going to get a consolation goal? Hopefully not. Afai, who's played very well today. Hubbold. Afai. I like to see Hubbold get a goal, to be honest. Hubbold. Francis. Greenfield. He's got his second. And he picked up a knock in the first half. We were considering taking him off. We didn't really have a replacement for him. And he scored 2 goals. And he's making this look quite easy now, but to be honest, as I say, up until 75 minutes, it was nothing but. Right, with 82 minutes on the clock, having got a 3-goal lead and pretty much assured ourselves of the a third round tie. We're just having a look to see who needs to come off. Got 2 or 3 players. All going to make one more change. And I'm looking at Moddy, who's not really the best in there. Dudley can play in that midfield, and I'm thinking we might move Dudley into the midfield in place of Greenfield. Take Greenfield off and bring on Moddy on that right side to finish the game. That's what we've done. Now we can say to him, I'm trusting you to go out and make sure you see the team result intact. Seems motivated. And let's see the game out. 4 minutes of added time at the end of this match. And it's all down our end at the minute. And it's all over. We have won this game. I won't say convincingly because it wasn't convincing at all. But we have won it 3-0 in the end. Francis Greenfield with a brace. Fadden supplying 2 of them. Francis the other one. So good contribution from both of those. 26 shots, 14 on target. How we didn't score more, I really don't know. But our XG was only 2.13 and possession 61%. They had 8 shots, 4 on target, 1.29 and 39% of the possession. I'm thinking that their goalkeeper, how he's not picked up a higher rating, I don't know, because he's basically stopped us from getting through. Certainly for 75 minutes, he definitely did that. So, but for 7 minutes in that second half, when we actually romped it, has put us through to the 3rd round. Well, you come back and join me for news. McFadden, we'll come to that in a minute. But Danny Greenfield, he's picked up that knock that he had. He's only going to be out for a day. So that's not bad news. The FA Trophy, Radcliffe hammer Leverstock Green. I don't think that's true. We didn't hammer them. We got a good scoreline. We didn't hammer them. And that suggests that we actually pummeled them. Admittedly, we did have lots of shots and lots of shots on goal. But as I say, I wouldn't go as far as saying that we hammered them in any manner, shape or form. The next round of the FA Trophy isn't showing up anywhere in here yet, so that may come up in due course. We have just 3 days to the game against Macclesfield, and we'll be back just ahead of that game with any more news. And so you come back and join us. It is match day. Macclesfield in match day 18 of the National League North. And we are away from home in this game. We will be coming back as prophesied for an FA Trophy 3rd round. I did say 4th round, I think, at some point or other, but 3rd round. And Leamington, the return game of those. I think we lost to them earlier in the season. Where are we? Yes, lost 2-0 earlier in the season. So we'd be looking for a little bit of retribution for that particular loss back then. So that's in the next episode. A little bit of a gap between there and there. I'm not quite sure what's coming off, but we will be playing Rochdale in the FA Trophy. Rochdale currently 20th in the National League. We know what happened when we played Gateshead. And you join me for the match against Macclesfield, match day 18 in the National League. And the team that will face Macclesfield for this one away from home is this. Tyler is back in goal. Hewlett did play well in the last game and kept a clean sheet. So it is reluctantly that we put Tyler back in goal. If he lets in goals this time, it's possible Hewlett may get another chance. McFadden is back in as a starter on the left side of our defence. Park and Thornley, the centre-backs. Riley continues out on the right. It's Huntley and Glendon in that midfield. Huntley has been complaining that he hasn't had game time. He has to step up to the precipice if he's going to do it. But while Greenfield has still got that knock, we've preferred him to start as opposed to Greenfield, who is on the bench today. The attacking midfield looks like this. Is Francis drops from the attack to the left side of that midfield. Harper's back in behind the attacker. Green starts out on the right. Ball starts as the attacker. And on the bench, it's Hewlett, Partington, Robinson, Roscoe, Greenfield, Whittingham, and Hubbold retains his bench position. And here we are at Macclesfield. They are 13th in the table, playing a 4-2-3-1. Pretty much the same as us, except they've got defensive midfielders instead of more attacking midfielders. Not quite sure why the pictures don't come up. We are in second as it currently stands. And means that we do need a win tonight. And they get the game underway. Macclesfield swinging this ball out. Houghton with the ball through to Buckley Ricketts. Pulls it back and they've scored, which is why we had the highlight. And inside 25 seconds, they've got a 1-0 lead. Not what we were hoping. And to be honest, Tyler saw that last because his sight was blocked somewhat by Glendon. Fadden with a throw in. Harper swings this across, looking for, I'm not sure who he was looking for, but didn't find him anyway. Glendon has that ball. Forward to Green. Green cuts inside, chips this one, looking for Francis this time. Didn't find him. But Fadden tidies up. Glendon, Harper, Green. And the goalkeeper had to put it round the post. Corner ensues. Glendon with the corner. Barely 3 minutes on the clock. Francis! Regan Riley with a throw in. Harper, defensive throw in at that. Poor ball though. And we're in trouble again. And they're through. And it's come off the crossbar. Not gone in, thankfully. But they're on the attack again. And ping pong going on here. Need to bring the ball down. Durnley in the Macclesfield goal with a goal kick. 12 minutes on the clock. Goes out wide to Smith. They're through our lines already. We need to be very careful here. This one over the top. Kay's there. And it's pulled back. And Mellor scores a second. And we are 2 behind on 13 and in trouble. Tackle went in, but it was too late. And Mellor just guided it into the back of the net. They have a free kick now. Kay with a free kick. This ball fired in, but it's gone over the top, thankfully. And the Macclesfield are undoing. Glendon with the corner, swung in. We need to get a goal back here soon. Francis, Riley, what's he going to do? Riley twizzling around there. Francis has a shot. Goalkeeper makes the save. And they're keeping us out. Riley, Green. Let's put back Riley. Thornley. 21 minutes on the clock. Park. Still a lot of game to play. Francis. Huntley. Park. Over the top. Ball puts it away. And we've got a goal back. Damon Park over the top. Finding Ball. Ball was on target for a change. He wasn't offside either. That ball went just in time. Ball pulling it down. His first touch was terrific. And Durnley couldn't keep it out. Almost straight away. Got a highlight again. Manise. Fensham. Moving the ball around nicely. Ricketts blocked. Well blocked. Harper fires one long looking for Francis, but only headed out by the defender. Fadden throws it in. Harper back to Mafazan. And he's tripped and he's hurt himself. Hopefully it's not too bad. We will see. This ball fired long. Buckley Ricketts goes out to Kay. They are on a counter-attack here. We need to block them off. Ball play back. Danger ensues, but Harper cuts it out. Ball fires one long, looking for Francis. He's found him. Needs a bit of support now. Francis comes inside, has a go, and it's over the top. "30 minutes on the clock. Durnley with a goal kick. Cut out by Park. Huntley brings it down. Glandon. Green. Harper. Back to Green. Green through to Harper. He's not going to get the goalkeeper beats him to it. But we've got control. Francis! And it was Regan Riley. Put it right on Francis's head. Marshall Francis. And we have brought it level on 32 minutes. Lovely ball in. And all Francis had to do was get it in the net, and it was beautiful. And they get us underway. Harper, Huntley, Park, Thornley, Glendon, Raleigh, Thornley, Park. Huntley finds ball who's come deep. Glendon, Harper, Green. Green goes round his man. Green just needs to cross this ball in. Green's got caught on that outside there. It was good attack until then, but a counter-attack now on. And we need to cut him off, but it's a long shot from distance. Come back off the crossbar. And I'll tell you what, the goalkeeper had to do something with that. Now that is a highlight. But we are on the counter. Francis, McFadden. .38 on the clock. Durnley out to Smith. I wonder what his first name is. X Smith. Oh, that fell for Buckley Ricketts, and they take the lead again on 39 minutes. Was that a mistake? That was a mistake by Tyler. And I think he's timing goal. I think it's Hewlett. Oh, no, it actually wasn't. Didn't come off him. But he hit it into the ground, and I think the bounce beat Tyler. And 3 minutes of added time at the end of this half. And we get another highlight. Glendon cutting that one out in midfield. McFadden, Thornley, Huntley, Glendon, Riley. Done the hard work of getting back on terms and then giving it up. Green. Lost it last time, which caused a bit of commotion. Huntley, Glendon. And it's gone wide from ball. And that could well be half-time as we come up to half-time. It's ball out wide to Smith. And it is all over for the first half. And it's 3-2 at half-time. Mellor with a brace after 13 minutes. It took us a few more minutes to get back into the game. But Ball getting us back in on 22. Francis getting us at parity after 31. But 8 minutes later, Ian Buckley Ricketts getting them in front again. They've had 11 shots, 5 on target, 1.02, 39% of the possession. We've had 11 shots, 4 on target, 1.11, and 61% of the possession. It's been a pretty even game. We've just not put our chances away, basically. And ball gets the second half underway. Riley out to Francis. Back inside to Riley. Riley to Francis. Glendon. Riley. Thornley. To Park. Park to Huntley. Glendon. Out to Francis. Francis goes on a run. Crosses over. We've switched sides for Francis. And Robinson has come on for McFadden. Throwing on that far side. Glendon. Robinson. Glendon. Robinson chips it through, looking for one of our team. Didn't find them. But Sims comes away with it and kicked it into touch. Buckley Ricketts is down, which is why the ball went out. We have a corner, 49 on the clock. Glendon with this corner, swung in. It's headed away. Back to Glendon. And a shot, but Durnley was equal to it. And 65 minutes coming up on the clock. It's time to look at some changes, possibly. Green has not had a good day out there. We've swapped sides just to see if that would give him a bit of momentum. But he hasn't done so. Francis continuing to play quite well. So, Huntley, he's not had a good game either. We may well bring Greenfield on for Huntley in a minute. I'm thinking changes to be made then. It's Green coming off. We will bring on Whittingham for Green on that left side. Harper hasn't played particularly well in that slot either, which he, yeah. He could drop down into Huntley's position. Let's drop him into Huntley's position. We need a... Do we bring Hubbold? Hubbold can play in there. I'm tempted to bring Hubbold on for Huntley then, just to see how he does. Probably not best as a shadow striker. CHM. Channel midfielder. We'll put him in there as... The only problem will be when he drops back out of possession. And it's not his best position. It's possible that what we do is we keep him forward as an attacking midfielder and leave these two like this. Might have to do that for today. Right, that's what we're going to do. They are our changes right now. Do we make that change to Harper? No, Harper we're not going to. Do we make that change? Tyler has not played well in goal today, and I think his days in goal are numbered for now. Anyway, that's what we're going to stick with, and the changes we're going to stick with. Plenty of time left to change this game. Go out there and do it. Whittingham is on, and that attack cut out. Robinson comes forward on at half time for McFadden. Harper is playing a bit deeper now. Let's give that ball away though. That was poor. And they chip a ball over the top, but it's gone out. Riley. Thornley. Still 3-2. Francis. Riley. Glendon. Francis inside to Glendon. Glendon and Francis working together, but can't seem to find a way through. And Francis is brought down. And Xavier Smith Xavier is his name. Robinson, Francis, and it's a corner. Took a deflection. So with 80 minutes, let's have a look. We have tired legs out there. Defence is extremely tired, and so is Regan Riley. We can only make 2 changes. So I'm thinking Regan Riley's going to come off for Partington. And defensive-wise, we have Roscoe. Will take off. Both the defenders have played very well. Roscoe is going to come on for Thornley in that defence. And that is all the changes that we can make. We've got to try and see this game out and also try and score another goal. There's not a lot of left time. Trust you to make an impact. Yes, indeed. Let's go and see if we can do it. May have to go up to very attacking in the last 5 minutes or so. See if we can get this back. 83 on the clock. We have a throw in. I think the change is made. Partington on for Riley. Hubbold, who's done absolutely nothing since he come on. Xavier Smith with the throw, telling his players to clear off. I think that's what he's doing, or he's swatting flies. I'm not sure which. Francis wins that ball to Glandon, but nothing. Partington, Francis pulls it back. Ball, and it's off target. It's gone for a corner, in fact. We've gone very attacking. 87 minutes on the clock, looking to try and get this game back in. And a free kick. Glandon failed on the edge of the area. Glandon has scored from these, but not this time. It's too near in, I think, for him. 6 minutes of added time at the end of this second half, and I think we're going to a defeat. Our recent form has not been good. And that one punted forward, and we've lost the ball. In the 4th minute of 6 added on, we need the ball back, and we need to be down their end of the pitch. Hubbold finds Whittingham. Now we're on. Whittingham crossed it in, but defender is there, and they've cleared their ranks. Glendon wins that ball. Francis. Harper. Glendon loses the ball, but we've won it back, or Ball won the ball back. Partington. Roscoe. You haven't got time to hold the ball up, mate. Harper. Roscoe comes forward. He's got no way through there. Harper, they're defending very well. Roscoe fires it long. Crossed in, but nobody there to put it away. And the chance goes begging. And we are in the 6th minute of 6 added on. This is final chance time. Need to get up the other end very quickly. Glandon, Partington, Francis, Glandon, Partington, Park to Whittingham, Whittingham to Hubbold. He's been pulled down in the area. No, he hasn't. And the goalkeeper makes a save. And that, I think, is that. Chance goes begging unless we can score from this corner. Robinson headed away. Hubbold shot, but straight at the goalkeeper. And that is that. We have lost to Macclesfield, having got back from 2 goals down. We capitulated and give them a goal on 39 minutes, and that was it. 17 shots, 7 on target, 1.33, 61% of the possession. Macclesfield, 13 shots, 6 on target, 39% of the possession. A poor day in goal for Tyler. I think Hewitt will be back in the next game. And so, the end of the day, I do apologise. I think the little camera in the bottom corner froze for some reason or other. Hopefully, we've fixed it now. So, I hope it didn't spoil your enjoyment. Mind you didn't see me moving around, so I guess it won't have spoilt your enjoyment. Fylde have beaten Merthyr 3-2. Telford have beaten Southport by a goal to nil. Marine have drawn 2-2 with Spennymoor. I think there are some games going, or a game going on Thursday the 20th, Alfreton and Kidderminster. Don't think it's going to have a major impact on us. The table, we remain in second place at the end of the episode. There are teams around us. Scarborough Athletic still have a game to play. Buxton still have a game to play, and if they are to win or even draw, come to that, they will possibly overtake us. So we may not be in second place when you come back for the next episode. Fylde have played, Spennymoor have played. Peterborough Sports still have to play. They could catch us as well. They are on 30 points. And Hereford are the last team in the playoff places. So I think we could drop at least one, maybe two places in between episodes, and let's hope it doesn't happen. We need to get back on the winning ways sooner or later, which is going to be tough because we got to play Peterborough Sports next in match day 19, and then it's away games. We've got 3 away games on the trot, and then away to Southport, and then it's home to Telford. And our next episode at the start of December, we have Rochdale in the FA Trophy, third round. And then it's a National League North match against Leamington. At home, we lost to them earlier in the season. And talking about losses, we haven't lost since we played Hereford. Leamington and Hereford, back-to-back losses in the National League. In the National League North, Hereford was the last time we lost in the National League, apart from today. So we've not gone too badly, and that was right at the end of August. So we've gone September, October without losing in the league. So I hope you can join me for that next time around. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, though. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button. That keeps you up to date with all future episodes of To Be a Legend as they are released. And new episodes of To Be a Legend are released every Tuesday and Friday. 4:15 p.m. is the time to do. That's also the time on Mondays and Thursdays that you can see Where Eagles Dare, Crystal Palace in our beta save and the top of the Premier League as we currently stand, and we're having problems there. We're hitting a little bit of a block as well, so both need to pick up a little bit of form, if I may say so. And the best way of keeping up to date what's happening on the channel is to follow me on X at JustOffside2. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. It's going to be episode 7. It's out on Tuesday. Join me then. Till then, have yourselves a great weekend. Bye-bye.